In early June 2025, UK immigration enforcement carried out one of its most significant operations to date, arresting 6 individuals, including a suspected kingpin, linked to the smuggling of more than 200 migrants from Botswana into the United Kingdom. These arrests were the culmination of a nationwide sting that targeted addresses in Cheltenham, Manchester, Nottingham, Sheffield, and Bradford. Authorities say the suspects lured victims with false promises of employment in the care sector. Once in the UK, the migrants were forced to rely on forged documents and manipulated into submitting fake asylum claims. Many ended up working illegally in underpaid jobs, with some placed directly into roles for which they had no qualifications, creating serious public safety concerns. According to senior officials, the smuggling network preyed on vulnerability, exploiting individuals who believed they were coming to the UK for a better life. Instead, they were trapped in debt bondage and constant fear of deportation. Investigators discovered a cache of counterfeit passports and identity documents, exposing the sheer scale of the fraud. One official called the operation a landmark moment in Britain's fight against organised immigration crime. This case isn't an isolated event, it's part of a broader, more troubling trend. Just months earlier, the Crown Prosecution Service secured a major conviction against Ahmed Ramadan Mohammed Abid, who was sentenced to 25 years in prison for leading a £12.3 million smuggling operation from Libya to Italy between 2022 and 2023. Abid was found responsible for coordinating the illegal transport of thousands of migrants through the central Mediterranean route. These people were packed into overcrowded boats and vehicles, many enduring life-threatening conditions. The court described the case as one of the most extensive and dangerous smuggling conspiracies ever prosecuted in Europe. In another grim example, 2 men were convicted in February 2025 for smuggling 10 Vietnamese migrants, including 8 children, into the UK. The victims were hidden inside the tyres of a lorry in what prosecutors described as an extremely dangerous and inhumane act. The sentencing followed a broader investigation into child exploitation and unsafe transit methods used by smugglers attempting to avoid detection at British borders. In response to these alarming cases, the UK government has significantly stepped up enforcement. In May 2025, it launched the Organised Immigration Crime Domestic Task Force, led by Deputy Chief Constable Wendy Gunny. The task force unites police forces, intelligence agencies, and border units to dismantle smuggling networks from within the UK. It follows the establishment of the Border Security Command in July 2024, a new agency combining the efforts of MI5, Border Force, Immigration Enforcement, and the National Crime Agency. These domestic actions are supported by international cooperation. In March 2025, the UK hosted the Organised Immigration Crime Summit, where more than 40 countries agreed on a new global strategy to combat smuggling. The agreement focuses on intelligence sharing, joint law enforcement operations, and an increase in dedicated funding to disrupt criminal networks at their source. As part of the strategy, new laws grant counter-terror-style powers to immigration officers, allowing for the seizure of mobile phones, digital records, and even e-bikes used by delivery workers involved in illegal activity. Authorities are clear in their message. The UK will not tolerate the exploitation of vulnerable people. These operations represent a shift from reactive deportation to proactive disruption. With stronger legislation, coordinated intelligence, and growing global support, Britain is launching an era of bold, intelligence-led enforcement designed to safeguard its borders and protect the human lives too often used as currency by international criminal networks.